Well, hello. She a naughty girl. Oh no, just kidding. Hey, this is Can't Cut This. I guess this is my first Onigiri commentary type video. But this is my character, Death Step, and we're going to talk today about Gateway to the Underworld and strategy, equipment, different methods you could use to get through the level, because there's so many different, weapon styles. Magatama, we're just going to call them mags that you can equip your character with in order to increase their power, skill force, crit force, and all that good stuff. But anyways, we're going to go over a few basics just to get a good layout of why I'm able to get through the level as easily as I am. And one of the first helpful tips I could actually give is at least get one or two other characters up to level 100, because it'll give your character extra buffs. You'll be able to carry extra items in levels. You'll have more storage space, everything else. I've gotten all the characters up to 100 or more just because I wanted everything, and I use every style weapon, and I really need the storage space. And I'm crazy as hell, I know. Everybody's like, what the hell, why don't you just use one weapon, blah blah blah. My advice is have fun, explore the game, make it your own. If you listen to everybody else, it's really gonna ruin the experience for you. Just enjoy this shit. It's good times, it really is. Alright, so now we got that part out of the way. Let's start the game, take a look at my equipment, my stats, and kind of my setup and general strategy for the level. This is going to be strategies for page 2 and 3 of Gateway to the Underworld for the event. People looking for the wind mags, knowledge mags, thunder. Who want to bring the thunder? Because I'm honestly bringing the motherfucker. I'm bringing the thunder. I'm gonna try not to cuss too much. Alright, let's look at my equipment. I kind of have some really weird stats set up, so it's kind of set up for just about all weapons, plus good SP recovery, health, and everything else, because I like to be kind of tanky. I could be more OP, have more power, I know, if I concentrated more on one weapon, this, that, or the other. But I can really kind of change my equipment around and my accessories to basically accommodate any weapon style that I really want to choose. So it makes it a lot more fun for me, increases the versatility of the game, the different stuff that you can do. It changes it up so it doesn't get real boring all the damn time. Alright, so status details is important because you always want to look at your crit force. It's better to have it around 250 or more just to get some really good power out of it, but that's going to be higher level stuff. And my crit's at 54, which is pretty good. 49 area or higher is about right. But I basically set my mags and my weapons and accessories up for, well, this isn't right. Yoshi is sword style. I have 2 Morokus, which is going to give me vitality, and it's going to give me some good extra affinity along with my spear title and everything else. So I'm maining spears for this. But for page 2 and 3, I also equipped a bow and a staff. But this is going to give me, with 2 of them, an extra 10 vitality alone, and another 60 affinity, plus my title gives me more affinity. And then I have 3 thunder mags and a wind mag. And they all have some good slice and crit going on, so that I can really pack some power behind some of the. I have a few wind attacks just for those problem areas where wind is going to be a problem. Feel free to skip past any of this if this is like, this is all elementary to you and you just want to go to the level, whatever. But Also, just I have meditation and storm just to mainly help teams out. I just use rapid storm for the speed. Always good to have the movement speed liquor on too, Moon King, so you can really get through this level quick. And rolling thunder is, I've found, so effective in this level. It's just sick OP. Rolling thunder 6 or 7. I've got a flash foot guardian spear, which has got the thunder crack as a couple stabs forward, but the rolling thunder hits multiple times, and it's a good AoE area of effect kind of attack. And then you have the thunder lance, and then the mega wave, which is rain and electricity. The spear gives you thunder, and I have liquor that also gives the rain bonus and magical protection, a little bit of magical defense. Then on my Lance of Oblivion Vow, which is really weird because I just I had it at I had this shit at 100% smelt, and why not, you know, just for the event, because I'm gonna sacrifice it to make better meth weapons later in the future. Why not put a bunch of cool ass thunder shit on it and really use the piercing effect on it? Plus the bow has a piercing effect on it. It's really good with lightning flash shot in this level, but the dark skills are good for after the first boss. The second 2 bosses, the yellow boss, he takes good dark damage also. But I got wind also, some verdant storm on Lance of Oblivion Vow. We'll just call it the Vow Spear. I've got Thunder Crack and Rolling Thunder 6 on it, so I can drop Rolling Thunder back to back if I need to, and plus the vows have less life, so when your life starts lower with the regular Garrick Spears, you'll be able to switch to a vow and have full life pretty much. So, you know, as you get hit, if you get hit and you need to have full life, instead of using a healing potion, you can just change weapons if you have the right kind of weapons that have lower life stats on them, kind of deal. So that's basically my setup. My liquor, I'm using the Moon King, I said, for speed. I'm using Tell of Genji for the extra rain and magical defense, but I'm also using Chidori for the cooldown cut. Alright, we're gonna have some fun. I'm gonna make this level kind of long, show you some different like scenarios in case you have problems along the way, because you need to really work normal hard for a while before you're ready for hell. If you can't beat the first boss and at least one of the other 2 bosses, on page 2 it's easier to kill the yellow boss. On page 3, out of the last 2 bosses, on page 3 it's easier to kill the red boss, so you want to keep that in mind. And the first boss, you need to be able to wipe him out and still have your Vanguard or your partner character. People call it a VG. It's just your Vanguard, your partner character. It's what's given to you for the event, and you want to be able to use him and at least to kill one of the last 2 guys, because if not, then you're going to be using your bow or something else to try to charge your Vanguard, or if you have the power, you can just kill one of them. You know, I can do that, but it's not going to be helpful for anybody of lower level and less power. But anyways, let's get this started. It's going to be a long one. Okay, there. Oh, there we go. Cussing already. Alright. I'm on the path. I'm over here at the dungeon. Been here too many damn times. I'm just going to drop my Chidori and my movement speed now, and I saved one of these without a drop boost just to show everybody, because it's fun. I really do have fun in these pages though. I've played them a ton of times, but it's still just shitloads of fun. The enemies and the bosses in here, they're really actually pretty stupid, and this level is really easy. It's just knowing what's going on pretty much. Okay, so with the jellies, they are definitely stupid, and you could sit here and charge up your Vanguard with a bow If you don't have a lock on target button, like when you lock on target, see how they turn red? And if I push it, I keep pushing the lock on target button, it changes targets. So if someone gets further away, you can lock on someone closer, kind of deal. But if you don't have that button, you need to assign that button in order to hit something with the bow's basic attack. In the bow's basic attack, you can do this all day long and charge up your Vanguard right here if you're not strong enough to kill the jellies on hell. But if you're strong enough to kill the jellies on hell, you might as well. It's just gonna take a bunch of time and it's slowing you down. And if you're using a drop boost, you definitely don't want to be doing that crap. So I found with a leveled up Sublime, it's pretty damn brutal. It's gonna take everything out here, just about. It may leave a few, but I got the rain kicking, the pierce, which is both on the Sublime because my Vow has pierce on it, plus my liquor has the rain. So I'm getting both elements for my Sublime on this spear, which has no rain element as a base. So you really gotta think about these kind of things when you're attacking these kind of levels. And yeah, I could kill these dudes myself, but at this point you're gonna want to turn into your Vanguard. This guy, I really like page 3 a lot more, but I chose this level because it's harder and this guy's a lot tougher to use. The Strike of Splendor is probably going to be your go-to just because it can shoot you across the screen. But your power attack is the Skewering Strike, but you got to make sure they're not going to move on you for that one. Like I said, the jellies is stupid as hell. They dumb as hell. You just stand in the corner and they'll just group the hell up. And they'll just wait for you to kill them. Dun, 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 dun. I mean, they are like cockroaches. They will scatter like no other, but they will do this too. They dumb as hell. Yeah, they stupid. But you can basic attack them too if you want to speed up the level to get through it quicker. But if you do find yourself in a problem area, or you accidentally change back into yourself, and you have some power, a little bit of thunder or wind, going to be pretty effective on these guys. But you can stand this corner over here and just be like, come on, come with it, bring the pain. Yeah, they slow as hell. Alright, but they can't hit you in the corner, see? Like, if you look at my life, it's not going down. I can heal. Oh, well, the tentacle attacks can hit you, but their charging attacks, they will not hit you. So you can sit here and just spam some lightning or wind attacks, as long as they don't push you forward too much. So if they do push you forward from like this edge here, you want to stay on the edge or in a corner. If they push you away from that, or I mean, if your attack makes you charge forward at all, you will get hit by those freaking octopus, and they suck. They will hurt you in hell. And maybe not so much in normal or hard, but in hell, yeah, they may just like take you out real quick. It's done. But yeah, you want to take those 3 guys out first and run to the end. Pretty much with every haul, it's good to just run to the end, get them grouped up. If you have intimidation and spears, that's awesome. If you don't, and you don't have a bow, you can always basic attack things. If you look up in the top left, you can see Maeda Toshi's Vanguard meter going up with the basic attack, and you can always dodge if they're taking a lot of life off of you, and you know, keep yourself alive. There's always a way to charge your Vanguard in this without getting yourself killed. You just have to pick the right place in the level and be aware of how much time you have left with the Vanguard. But yes, intimidation will slow them down so that you can wipe them out. Because they stupid. They stupid. Oh, sorry. All this like strategy and explaining things, I get bored. I'm gonna have to crack a couple jokes here and there, say something really stupid. just to break up the pace. But you can tell I have a lot of fun this level. I don't really feel threatened at all, because once you've gotten the layout, it's really pretty easy. I mean, look, I'm sitting here. As long as you don't get the eyeballs to chase you down. See, now that eyeball. Some areas, there's no avoiding them. So if that becomes the case, your life gets low, run real quick. Don't worry about getting full life. Just make sure that you're alive, you know, because you can always go recoup somewhere or do something else, or you can just finish it off real quick and worry about your life afterwards. Just get back in the corner. That's what I do. It's a time saver. I mean, you're not hitting as hard a lot of the time if you don't have high life with certain mags. It all depends on your mags. Some hit a lot harder with the low life, you know, low life, high life mags. Same with your weapon setups. But yeah, you're definitely gonna want to have a bow. If you don't have one, make one. I would definitely recommend one, just because for charging up your Vanguard, I mean, look how easy it is. You just, you know, lock on a target and pretty much anywhere you can do it. If you can't kill the people outright without charge up your Vanguard, then you can just tap away all day and all night. Oh. Alright, so I'm just gonna wipe them out. And you can, like I said, always be using your Vanguard for these areas. You can see in some of my other videos, I've made plenty of other videos showing techniques and strategies with Vanguards. I've learned a few. I guess I could make a few updated ones, but I'm just messing around here. I shouldn't be wasting time. I should be running back here like I told everybody. This is the best thing to do. Come to the end of the hall, gather them all up so you don't waste time off messing around explaining things. But yeah, you see, it's really easy. Storming Swoop, you just gotta tap the button 3 times, but it's definitely one of the best for eliminating groups. Because right there, that third attack will just explode and take out huge groups. But you can come back here. I mean, I recommend taking, if you don't have much power, taking out 2 of these octobitches. Take out 2 of them and leave 1 with a little bit of life, so then when you bow charge, you can kill them off pretty quick and just keep your Vanguard or partner for the boss. But if you're quick, you can honestly just sit here. I mean, you could kill off everything, and then if you end up like losing your Vanguard here, you could sit here, charge, and you have power, you can charge your Vanguard. Look, I'm sitting in the corner, I haven't gotten hit at all. I'm just, you know, over here, right to the right of the entrance where I came in. Gotta make sure you're locked on, or else, you know, you're not charging your Vanguard. But you can see in the top left-hand corner how quick it goes up with the bow. Obviously, the more powerful the bow, the quicker it's going to go up. If you have some bow skill force or general skill force, then you know, you're going to be more effective with the bow. But you can always make it work. You're just going to be more worried about time, kind of deal. And then, like I said, the lightning flash shot, Chidori comes in handy here. And you crank some of these suckers into them. And look, it's leveled up to... This is on the Val bow, and it's leveled up to 35. And it's hitting, you know, like around 3,000. Sometimes it hits higher. That's not bad at all. It takes these guys out pretty quick. That's just, you know, a regular Val bow. It's not even the complete version of the Mephistopheles bow. And it's not a lightning bow either, you know, it's a dark bow. Well, with the pierce on that bow, and that lightning attack is a pierce and lightning attack, it just gives it more power. So you gotta think about, like, you know, if you're lacking lightning, but you got the pierce, hey, and it's gonna get you through the event, make it work. You gotta make sacrifices sometimes. And you gotta plan some crazy ass strategies for real. Crazy ass shit. Alright, so here at the boss, yeah. You got a full Vanguard. You should have a full Vanguard when you come into the boss. Or else you're going to be in some real shit. It's going to take a long time because you're going to have to bow attack one of these eyeballs. If you have to do that, you want to basically run to a corner right from the beginning so you don't attract the attention of too many of these. And if you have Intimidate, hit them with Intimidate, it slows them down, and then bow attack them. You can tell if the Intimidation's working. See how he changes colors when I hit him with the bow's basic attack? Yeah, he's slow. See, he's taking forever to charge. Like, oh, I'm drunk. I'm drunk, bitches. I can't move. But see, yeah, you can charge up your Vanguard here, and it's not too bad if you end up in this situation. It's just better not to. It's just better not to. It's quicker. And then you want to come over here to the crystal. Wait until you get to the crystal. Save your Vanguard until the last possible second. Yeah, be careful. Oh, I'm getting zapped. Zap, zap, zap. Alright, and then change into your Vanguard here. I find this attack right here is a good one for hell on that crystal. And once you get leveled up, it'll take it out pretty quick. May take a couple attacks until you get it leveled up, you know. But, yeah. And then here you just want to spam attacks. But be careful, because he's going to raise up and he's going to slam the shit out of you. So don't be in one of the algaes when he does it, because he can't hit you if you're algaeing. So you can stay here and just keep dropping the last two attacks. I call them algaes. People call them, I guess they're called oogies. I'd rather call them an algae. It just sounds better to me. But anyways, you can just sit here and spam these two algaes if need be. But combo works good. Death's grip works good. Swarming swoop works good on him also. And then the field, you want to get outside of the field. But if the field is ever gone, run to the edge of the map and you'll see the laser field underneath the map, and you'll be able to tell where you can stand without getting hit, because that glitch will happen, and that's the only way I've found to avoid it for sure. So run to the edge of the map and look for that laser field. You can see where like the crisscrossing patterns are, and where because you know it's only a few different patterns that he drops. Sometimes he leaves a square open in the middle, but I wouldn't count on it. It's better just to run to the edge and be safe, especially because you never know if the field is going to turn invisible on you. I like to come over and take some life off the red guy first, because the yellow guy for this Vanguard in particular is pretty easy to kill. So if you can get this guy down pretty low so that he's not running for too long after you kill the yellow one, it's always going to be helpful. And then if you have a drop boost on your shortcut list, you want to use it right before you kill either one of these guys. And now I'm on the yellow guy, and I gotta be really careful. I don't want to kill either one of them before I use my drop boost. On hell, you definitely want to use drop boosts to get more crystals and items from these guys. Hell's a pain. Alright, now run out of the way, use your drop boost, and then finish him off. See, now you got one left, and he's not got full life. Even if he runs away, which, like I said, if you kill one of the last two, then the little eyeballs, I guess I should wait for them. That spawn are really easy to kill, and you can get your Vanguard up again really fast if you get in this situation. As long as one of them's dead, then, ooh, or you can get one shot. Don't get hit by those lasers. They will one-shot your ass. But, yeah, typically he drops the eyeballs a lot, or he's dropping them by now. But he's going to be an ass. He's going to be a big D-bag, and he's going to sit around and Waste my time. And I got 9 minutes and 40 seconds left. Oh well. But yeah, as long as one of them is dead, then they'll go to the middle and sprout a bunch of little eyeballs that you can use some AoEs or area attacks. But if this guy's left, your thunder works really good on him. If it's the yellow one, then it's wind or dark. That's gonna be able to kill that one. The first one is more, I guess wind is probably most effective on him. But thunder does work a little bit, and light or dark a little bit, but I know some slice is a factor in there too, and pierce. Because the vanguards, if you look at their skills, you'll see that they're also slice and pierce along with elements. So there's obvious weakness to those two. Okay, oh, these are the eyeballs. So you can use an area attack like that, or if you have the waves or the wind, those are always great. He's charged up quick as hell. And even if you're weak, those eyeballs die really fast. Then you finish this guy off. And all done. Oh shit. And I have a drop boost going. But yep. Okay. So that was my my first tutorial. Hope you enjoyed it. Can't cut this here. My name's Josh, but PSN can't cut this. And I hope that helps everybody. Have a good one. Peace.